Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And today I'll be reading a multi-character executioner by me. So let's get into it. Scaramouche. Seeing you fall into the abyss was like watching a horror movie come to life in front of him. Something from his worst nightmares decided to occur in reality, just to mock him further and further. It was not ideal. But he did the best thing he could think of and leapt into it with you, catching you in the process. Just hold on to me, Ion. I'll keep you safe, he said. You were frozen in fear, speechless, so there wasn't much for you to say. But immediately, he had gotten you out as soon as you went in. You had no idea how that happened, how he knew his way inside so easily. Most stories, people knew that they had to fight their way out. But Scaramouche, he had secrets of his own. You would never know them, but you were glad for him. And as you clung to him with a pale face and a trembling heart, you were more than thankful for his presence in this situation, knowing that you would probably be dead without him. Venti, protecting you was his duty, one that he was very serious about. So of course, seeing you almost fall into the abyss like that, it was not something you wanted to see at all. And immediately, as soon as you had started to fall in, you felt the wind carry you all the way over to him. Now, Ryan, just what were you going to get yourself into? He said, and you could see the concern all over his face as he held you in his arms. You were panicking, really, trembling as you hugged him tightly. I had no idea. I wasn't careful, Venti, he said with a regretful voice, and he nodded, leaning in to give you a soft kiss on the cheek. It's fine. I got you now. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. He murmured softly to you, and you melted into his arms, closing your eyes as he held you, feeling grateful that he was able to keep you safe. And next time, you're coming nowhere near that thing, no matter what has to happen. Xiao. Xiao heard the whisper of his name, and in a moment, he teleported to you, only to find himself falling deeper and deeper into the depths of the abyss, and see you there. Immediately, he caught you as you fell, holding you in his arms, and teleported you back to the surface, his eyes wide. Just what the hell were you thinking, Ryan? I wasn't. That's the problem. I didn't mean to go there, you said. And suddenly, he had his arms all over you, holding you close and pulling you into his arms. Don't do that again. Don't be careless like that. If I hadn't come here, if he had just waited one more second, what would have happened? The monster's down there, Ryan. They could have, but they didn't. I'm here, and I'm alive. Thanks to you. He felt himself nod, more than actually doing it. And for the rest of the day, he was all over you, not leaving you for even one moment. That made him panic, and realized just how much he wanted to protect you, and how dangerous everything around you could truly be. Tighnari. Now, Tighnari was a researcher. He'd heard about the abyss, he'd read about it, but had never truly gone in there, and never had he seen someone go through there. Perhaps he's heard many travelers write about it, those who went there and survived, anyway. So seeing you fall into it, it definitely made him panic. But in a second, he would be there with you, fighting every step of the way to be able to bring you out. And the two of you come out injured and beaten. He's more than glad that the two of you made it out alive, that you were able to get through this, and he would never ever let you go there, not even near it. He cannot take this again, not once. Albedo. Albedo was much better than many at navigating the world around him. Maybe because he had lived for many years, and maybe because of his strength and his unexplained knowledge about things that maybe he shouldn't know about. He had no idea. But the fact that he could normally come into the abyss with you and be able to get you out of it, it was strange, and something that you certainly didn't know whether or not you liked. But then he held you in his arms, and then you felt him lean in, pressing a soft kiss to your cheek. Lion, would you promise me to take care of yourself? You nodded, and he started telling you everything you needed to know about the abyss, how dangerous it was, how he got you out in the first place, and how time worked there. It creeped you out and almost made you panic, but he was there by your side, and he knew that no matter what happened, you would always have him, on the surface or down in the depths of the abyss. Cyno. Cyno just followed you in there, no matter how scary it may seem. And then, the first thing he did was check you for injuries. Lion, it's dangerous here, so stay back. I'll fight and clear the way for us. Just don't get yourself hurt, he said firmly. And with the way he was talking and acting, you knew there were no objections to be made. You would listen to him, whether you wanted it or not. And honestly, with how fast everything got done, you were glad you did. Cyno was very tough, even against tens and tens of monsters. It made you worried, but you'd make it up to him. But most of all, he knew just how much he was willing to risk for you, to make sure you're safe and okay. That was simply just how much he loved you.